Good day, people. Welcome back to the Ark. It is Gabbard Gaming here, and today I'm going to do something a little bit weird. So, not that weird, don't worry. I'm going to go tame an Ankylosaur, but because I've had so much trouble finding one, I've come to a rather odd solution. I haven't found this online or anything. I looked up a way of doing this and I couldn't find a decent one, so I came up with our own solution. And as a tribe yesterday, we gave it a go for the first time, so it did work, and I thought I'd show you guys how it was done in case it became useful. Now, Ankylosaurus is incredibly useful for gathering metal, stone, flint, thatch, berries. It is just an amazing harvesting tool. They can carry an awful lot. They're just very, very slow, so you know, when you're doing that, you should probably bring something along that can carry the loot back quicker. Now, before I confuse myself, go back to where I was. Every time I found an Ankylosaur in the wild, it was surrounded by Spinosaurs, T-Rexes. I was never going to get it home in one piece. So I kind of gave up on it for a while, had a look around for some Diodicarus, which is kind of like the alternative to Ankylosaur, but gathers more stone than flint. And you know, I couldn't find any of those either, so I got a bit annoyed. When we were on Herbivore Island, we actually came across a pack of Ankylos. It seems like a really good place to tame, but the trouble is getting them back to the mainland. Now, we don't have a quetzl. We're not quite that advanced yet, and hunting for quetzls isn't something that we can do right now. So instead, we decided we were going to try and put an Ankylosaur on a raft. Now, I tried it with a Sarcosuchus, and it worked fine, so I thought, well, why not? Let's see if we can get an Ankylosaur back. Now, it worked yesterday, so I'm going to give it another go today. I'm going to get our second Ankylosaur. I've got the saddle. I should have all the stuff that I need. I got the tranks, I've got narcotics, of course, and I've got enough berries. So let's give it a go. Now, you might notice that I'm wearing chitin armour. The reason for that is because it's cheaper than flak armour if something goes horribly wrong. And, well, you know, it still provides a lot of protection. It's like 250 armour instead of 500. So it's only half as good as flak armour, but it is pretty sweet anyway. Now, I'm going to just set straight off on the raft. I've got to get to the island, which is over there. And I've waited till morning to do this because it's a pain in the arse otherwise doing this sort of thing at night. Right, now, yesterday we did this with 2 people. So you'll have to excuse me if this goes absolutely horribly wrong with only me doing it. Because yesterday, obviously, we had one person on the raft and one person physically riding the Ankylosaur on the raft. How this is going to work with only one person, I don't entirely know. I'm hoping that you guys are going to get a kick out of it all going wrong if it does. Otherwise, let's just get there and see how it works out. Now, like I said yesterday, this worked perfectly fine, but I looked around the island for a low-level Ankylosaur and I found one. And then I turned my back, perched myself in a rock, turned around and fired at whatever Ankylosaur I thought was the right one. Which I was sure it wasn't the right one. I actually went after a level 4. I ended up picking on level 28. Which wasn't a bad thing in the end, because once it was tamed, it ended up being like level 40, and now it's level 43 where we went mining and stuff like that. But it took me like 45 minutes to tame this level 28 Ankylosaur, and I do not enjoy sitting around for 45 minutes waiting for a dinosaur to tame. So today I'm going to have to find myself one a little lower level, if I can. If not, then I'll just go for it. It's not a big deal. But if I can find one lower level than that, I'm going to take one lower level than that. Because quite frankly, it doesn't really matter what level it is at the beginning, does it? It's all random stats anyway. I mean, it helps, don't get me wrong. But they level up pretty quickly anyway, and you know, all we really want to put it in is weight, so it can carry a lot of metal, because otherwise useless. We want to put it in stamina, so we can actually get the bugger around the island quick enough. And we want to put it into melee damage. Now that might seem like an odd choice, but anyone who knows Ark will know that melee damage increases the amount that the Ankylosaur actually harvests. So it's an important thing to... Wow, Bronzor just pops in. It's an important stat to put into a harvesting dinosaur, or a tank dinosaur, or a DPS dinosaur. So not so much tank, obviously. You want health for that, but melee damage to keep the aggro. Now I can already see 2 Ankylosaurs on the spearhead of the beach there, so Now I'm going to park on the inside of the bay. The reason for that is because on the outside of the island you've got a much bigger chance of like larger dinosaurs, ones that we don't really want to mess with. Now my hope is that I can get the Ankylosaur back here and onto the raft. It worked yesterday, it may work today. I'm just hoping that the lower level, what was that? It must have just been a shadow. I'm hoping that the lower level Ankylosaurs are still around. Once you come back to a place, it's got a habit of I wonder if I can get this back off. Yeah, it's alright, it turns. That's fine. Let's just put it in a place where I'll be able to get an Ankylosaur on the side. Okay, cool. That looks like a pretty good place to put the raft. What level are you? 21's a bit high. I love that they call this Herbivore Island, because that's all that you find here and it's fantastic. It's good. I feel safe here. It's probably misplaced. But you're 19, that's still a bit high. You're 12. These guys haven't changed. What was that? I'm sure I saw a dinosaur behind them. It looked like a Carno. No, it's a tail. That'd be right. That shadow looked an awful lot like a flying whale. Anyway, enough of that rubbish. Right, I know where the last one was. He was only level 4, so he's going to be an absolutely awesome, perfect tame if he's still there. That's the thing. And if he's not grouped up with too many other Ankylosaurs. I mean, what I found yesterday... Well, you're in a lot of trouble, aren't you? And you're level 1. Good luck with the sharks, buddy. So, what I found yesterday was that if you attack an Ankylosaur, its herd will attack you. So, and they can be sodding dangerous, so you really got to get some distance on them. But once the Ankylo falls unconscious and is being tamed, he's level 14, the herd sort of loses interest and disengages. So it could be that I can get away with attacking one in a herd. I don't really want to die to one. That would be bad. Ooh, egg. It's probably not worth picking up. It's Triceratops. Yeah, it's trike. Picking up stone. Be silly. What are you? You're level 10. So you're acceptable. And you're level 4. You look like you might be a little bit stuck on that tree. So you are ideal. I don't see any others around. I'm going to do it from that big rock up there. The reason for that is because if they can't get up the rock, then you're pretty safe, aren't you? Ankylosaurs are not to be underestimated. They do like hell when they hit you. Right. Hey, Bronte. Excuse me. Right. This is where I went wrong yesterday. Get out of it. How am I supposed to shoot him if you're standing there? Come on. Move your ass. Now, yeah, where I went wrong yesterday was that I found him at the bottom there, level 4. I ran up here, and then someone else looking exactly like him, and you'll see when I get home, my current tamed Ankylosaur looks exactly like him, was kind of just standing around, and he was level 28, so... I missed! I missed an Ankylosaur who was standing perfectly still. Right, I don't want to hit Stego's tail. He should only need a few arrows. And I don't want to do it before Torpor goes up, so... 2, 1... No, another couple should bring him down. That Ankylosaur's getting close, so I don't want to have to mess with another one if I can help it. No, he's aggroed. But he's gone down. That hasn't dissuaded this one though, has it? You're level 10. You don't need to attack me. You're fine. Has he given up? No. But the music has carried on. The music has stopped, sorry, but he's carried on. Go away! Right, maybe if I just get out of sight. Ankylosaurs don't wake up particularly fast, so you should be alright for now. Like I say though, I do not want to get tangled up with an Ankylosaur charging. Has he given up? He looks like he's given up. That's a good thing. Are you going to aggro since I get close to you? He looks like he wants to hit me. I'm not sure. No, he's not turning. That's fine. That is fine. Now, this guy is unconscious. That is perfect. Get off! What is it with these dinosaurs? Get off me! Right. Okay. Let's get this started. This shouldn't be an excessively difficult tame. He's only level 4. Chuck a couple of those in so I don't lose them if he gets battered. Yay! Ankylo Wren. Oh, I love it. Yeah, accept that. Right, now. Hey, Stego's having a chew on his back. So let me grab those because you don't need that. Chuck his saddle on. Will you get out of it? How'd I get all the way over here? Okay, so come on, Ankylo. Good old Wren. Now, which way's the easiest way to go? We'll just go this way because we came the other way. Now, like I said before, these guys are so slow. So, but they do have a fair amount of stamina on them. Well, they don't use a massive amount of stamina when they run, so you can get a good sprint out of them, cover a short distance, and then unfortunately you've got to stand around waiting for the stamina to go back up. They are slow. It's easily their biggest weakness, I would say. Just watching the stamina bar. I'm not doing too badly. What level are you? What level are you for next time? Come on. Show us your level. Stop spinning round. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Ah, kidding me. Okay, fine. Fine. 16. Not too bad. Right, I need to disable his following before I forget. Because if I put following on, then I can't control the raft. Because he's going to wander off. Now, let's get to this raft. Come on, you can get through here. They do look cool though, don't they? So yeah, like I was saying, in first person, imagine looking down in a VR helmet and just being like, yeah, look, I'm riding a dinosaur. This is so cool. And even better, flying a pterosaur, riding on the back of a T-Rex, riding on the back of a brontosaur, actually looking down and being all like, whoa, I'm high. Can't wait for VR. I've got a big upgrade coming in summer. And you know, I'm so tempted. Oh, great. Flipping great shark in the water. It's always good. These guys are pretty good swimmers, but not compared to sharks. But look how good they swim. Actually pretty good. Like I say, I don't want to entice a shark. No, can't find a deep spot. But they just kind of glide through the water. Oh, there you go. It's so good. They're really good swimmers, but I wouldn't recommend trying to swim back from the island. If you do attempt it, then well, it's your own damn fault, to be honest. You'll get eaten by sharks on the way. You might make it. They've got a lot of health, but I don't think your stamina is going to hold up. So, it's not the best idea. Okay, Ankylo Wren. Are you going to stay on the raft? Are you going to stay on the raft for me? I'm taking back my saddle. Just while you're on the raft. Honestly, it's a good idea to do that because those saddles cost a fortune. And, you know, if something does happen to your Ankylosaur while you're trying to get home, you're going to lose your saddle. So, best thing to do is take your saddle back, get on your raft, and get home. Now, I want to get home before the sun goes down, but it's pretty much down already, I think. No, it's alright, it's up there. I thought it was on the horizon. Now, you should just be able to sail straight home. Yesterday I took the safe route. Today I can't be bothered. I went straight to the land first and then sort of worked my way around the shore in case he fell off. I could probably claim him back. Today, it's all deep water. Forget eating. I don't care. I'm just going to go for it because it worked yesterday. It looks like it's working today. These rafts have come in excessively useful all of a sudden. That fin scared me. How big was that dinosaur? If I turn now, I'll still drift over the top of where it was, so I might as well just go straight at it. And hope it takes a while to turn around if it does come after me. You can't see when a dinosaur's in the way, can you? God. It is still scary. I mean, I'm in open sea on a raft carrying what I would consider quite a valuable dinosaur back home. Ankylo Wren. I hope that's Wren and not something chasing me. Mosasaur. If a Mosasaur comes out of the water right now, I think I would legitimately crap my pants. Like, in RL. I'd be like, ugh! Megalodon. You can tell by the fin. Where's my house? Where is my house? Spawn my house in. Thank you. There it is. Wow. I got... Ooh, God, I saw Megalodon over to the left then. They still scare me. I'm sorry. I don't have a thing about sharks. I would do if I was in the water one. I don't have a thing about sharks, but the Megalodons scare me. They're massive. I just fear the water. If one of those scares me, imagine when a Mosasaur pops up next to me later on. I'm going to properly poo myself. I'm not even ashamed to admit that. I feel like everyone should poo themselves when they first see a Mosasaur. Come on, raft. Let's make this a good dock. Oh, nice. Thanks, man. Crap when you go home. You know I'm having that. Right, saddle. That is how you can get an Ankylosaur home from Herbivore Island. I don't know if that's useful. I imagine everyone does that. But I was the first to wonder. I'm not the first to wonder. I just mean I always wondered if you could get dinosaur on a raft. And when I accidentally walked on one with a Sarcosuchus the other day, it kind of dawned on me that that might be the way to go. Close, damn you, gate. So now we have 2 Ankylosaurs. It's just awesome. I'm going to back him into this slot. Will you go in? No, you're too big. Okay, fine. You'll have to plug yourself here, mate. Go on, Ankylo Wren. We'll level you up so you can keep hold of the saddle. You can level yourself up for a bit, can't you? Right. Now, what we want to do is I want to chuck those in. This meteor berry is good for taming. So we've only got 87 left. We need to get out on Sarah and get some going. Ah, you know what? For a second then. Why? Hang on. Are you female? I called a female Spike. That's weird. I apologise, Spike. I'm going to have to change your name. Hang on. Change name. Why can't I click? Okay. Spiketta. There you go. It's no longer Spike, it's Spiketta. And she's getting swathed up by Ankylo Wren. That's awesome. We're going to have little, like, Sith babies. Ankylo Sith babies. What? Ah. Whew. Do you know what? I genuinely thought from here. You're going to laugh. I thought that was a baby parasol. I thought, what the? Oh no. Okay, that's just me being stupid now. Right, I'm going to go in. So there you go. That's how you tame an Ankylosaur on Herbivore Island. How good was that? It was really easy, and it didn't even take me very long, I don't think. Anyway, that was useful to you guys. If it was, please click like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.